Hagia Sophia. What if one building could tell the story of three great empires? A place where emperors were crowned, sultans offered prayers, and millions of travelers continue to stand in awe over 1,500 years later. Welcome to Hagia Sophia, one of the greatest architectural masterpieces ever created. Standing proudly in the heart of Istanbul, Hagia Sophia has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the clash of empires, and some of history's most remarkable moments. For nearly 15 centuries, it has survived wars, earthquakes, political change, and the passage of time. But what makes Hagia Sophia so extraordinary? Why is it considered one of the most important buildings in the history of humanity? Today, we're uncovering the incredible story behind this legendary monument, from its magnificent construction to its transformation through the centuries. This is the timeless story of Hagia Sophia, the birth of a masterpiece. Our journey begins in the 6th century, during the reign of the powerful Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. At the time, Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, was the capital of the Byzantine Empire and one of the richest, most influential cities in the world. Emperor Justinian dreamed of creating a building unlike anything humanity had ever seen. He wanted a cathedral that would symbolize the glory of his empire and the strength of Christianity. But fate had other plans. In 532 AD, a massive uprising known as the Nika riots swept through Constantinople. Large parts of the city were destroyed by fire, including the previous church that stood on the same site. Instead of rebuilding the old structure, Justinian saw an opportunity to create something far greater. He ordered the construction of a cathedral that would surpass every building ever built before. It was one of the most ambitious construction projects of the ancient world. Building Hagia Sophia. Construction began in 532 AD and moved at an astonishing pace. Thousands of skilled workers, craftsmen, engineers, and laborers worked day and night to bring the emperor's vision to life. The project was led by two brilliant scholars and architects, Anthemius of Tralles and Isidore of Miletus. Rather than following traditional architectural designs, they introduced bold engineering ideas that were centuries ahead of their time. Massive marble columns were brought from different parts of the empire. Rare stones arrived from Greece, Egypt, Syria, and Anatolia. The finest materials available were gathered to create a monument worthy of an emperor. Remarkably, the entire structure was completed in just 5 years. In 537 AD, Hagia Sophia officially opened its doors. According to historical accounts, when Emperor Justinian entered the completed cathedral for the first time, he looked toward the magnificent dome and proudly declared, "Solomon, I have surpassed thee." It was a bold statement, comparing his achievement to the legendary Temple of Solomon, an architectural miracle. The moment visitors stepped inside Hagia Sophia, they were greeted by a sight unlike anything the world had ever seen. Its enormous central dome appeared to float high above the ground, supported by an innovative system of arches and hidden structural supports. For nearly 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia had the largest enclosed interior space on Earth. The dome rises approximately 55 meters, 180 feet, above the floor and measures about 31 meters, 102 feet, in diameter. Sunlight streaming through dozens of windows around the dome created an almost magical effect, making it seem as though the ceiling was suspended from heaven itself. The walls were decorated with colorful marble panels, intricate carvings, and breathtaking golden mosaics that reflected light throughout the vast interior. Every detail was designed to inspire awe. Even today, architects and engineers continue to study Hagia Sophia, amazed by how such an extraordinary structure was built more than 15 centuries ago. Its revolutionary design influenced countless churches, mosques, and public buildings around the world, making Hagia Sophia one of the most influential monuments in architectural history. But Hagia Sophia's story was only beginning. Over the centuries, it would witness the rise of emperors, the fall of Constantinople, the arrival of the Ottoman Empire, and transformations that would change its identity forever. The heart of the Byzantine Empire. For nearly 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia stood as the spiritual heart of the Byzantine Empire and the largest cathedral in the Christian world. It was far more than a place of worship. This magnificent monument became the stage for some of the empire's most important events. Byzantine emperors were crowned beneath its enormous dome. Royal ceremonies were held within its marble walls, and thousands gathered here to celebrate religious festivals. Its breathtaking golden mosaics, towering marble columns, and magnificent interior amazed visitors from across Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. To many travelers, Hagia Sophia seemed less like a building and more like a wonder from another world. For centuries, no cathedral could match its size, beauty, or engineering brilliance. But history was about to change forever. The fall of Constantinople. In 1453, one of history's greatest turning points arrived. After a long and fierce siege, Sultan Mehmed II, later known as Mehmed the Conqueror, captured Constantinople, bringing an end to the Byzantine Empire. As the Ottoman army entered the city, Hagia Sophia entered a new chapter in its remarkable story. Recognizing its extraordinary importance, Sultan Mehmed ordered the building to be preserved rather than destroyed. Hagia Sophia was transformed into an imperial mosque, a mirror pointing toward Mecca, a minbar for sermons, and elegant minarets were gradually added around the structure. Many Christian mosaics were carefully covered with plaster instead of being removed, allowing them to survive for future generations. This decision helped preserve one of humanity's greatest architectural treasures, a symbol of two great civilizations. For almost 5 centuries, Hagia Sophia served as one of the Ottoman Empire's most important mosques. Its magnificent dome inspired many famous Ottoman architects, including the legendary Mimar Sinan, whose masterpieces would shape the skyline of Istanbul. The influence of Hagia Sophia can clearly be seen in the design of the Blue Mosque and many other Ottoman monuments. Rather than losing its identity, Hagia Sophia became a remarkable symbol of cultural continuity. It reflected both the legacy of the Byzantine Empire and the grandeur of the Ottoman Empire, making it one of the very few buildings in the world to represent two great civilizations at once. From mosque to museum and back again. In 1935, under the leadership of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, Hagia Sophia was transformed into a museum. For the first time in centuries, visitors from every corner of the world could admire both its Christian mosaics and its Islamic calligraphy under one roof. It quickly became one of Turkey's most visited landmarks and was recognized as part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Historic Areas of Istanbul. Then, in 2020, Hagia Sophia officially returned to its role as a mosque while remaining open to visitors from around the world outside prayer times. Today, millions of people, regardless of their nationality or faith, continue to visit this extraordinary monument every year. Amazing fact about Hagia Sophia. Here are a few fascinating facts that make Hagia Sophia truly unique. It is more than 1,480 years old and remains one of the world's greatest surviving monuments. It held the title of the largest cathedral in the world for nearly 1,000 years. Its revolutionary dome changed the future of architecture and inspired countless buildings across Europe and the Middle East. The building has survived powerful earthquakes, wars, fires, and centuries of political change. Inside Hagia Sophia, you'll find rare Byzantine mosaics displayed alongside magnificent Islamic calligraphy, a combination found almost nowhere else on Earth. These extraordinary features make Hagia Sophia not just a monument, but a living record of world history. Conclusion: Hagia Sophia is more than stone, marble, and brick. It is a witness to the rise and fall of empires. A masterpiece that has stood through wars, earthquakes, revolutions, and centuries of change. It has served as a cathedral, an imperial mosque, a museum, and once again a mosque, while continuing to inspire millions of people from every part of the world. Few buildings have shaped architecture, history, and culture as profoundly as Hagia Sophia. Whether you admire it for its engineering, its beauty, or its remarkable journey through time, one thing is certain. Hagia Sophia is not simply one of Istanbul's greatest landmarks. It is one of humanity's greatest achievements. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of Hagia Sophia, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more cinematic documentaries exploring the world's greatest cities, monuments, and civilizations. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.